Hello and welcome back to our Crew 42 coverage of the Noble Appliance Open, presented by Archival Brewing. We are here at Grand Rapids North Rotary. I'm getting a big thumbs up because we haven't done this 7 times for me because I can't say Archival very easily. It's our feature card for round 1. We have a great card for you today. Marwede, Nick Gill, Jared Stoll, DW Haas. I am joined in the commentating booth with Mr. RJ Centala, the tournament director of this event. How you doing, RJ?
Yeah, I'm doing real good.
We are excited to take a look at the back 9, the scoring 9, if I'm not mistaken. This is where guys can go get some green squares for themselves.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the front 9, Andrew having the slight advantage with that ace. If you didn't see it, get back to the front 9 right now.
Why are you here? Why are you here if you haven't watched that already?
I mean, I appreciate you here, but definitely go back and watch that first because that was pretty cool. We are going to jump right into here to hole 10, and RJ's going to let us know what's going on.
Yeah, this one, the distance is a little longer than 243. It's definitely right around that 280, 290. Got the hazard in the front there. That'll give you an extra stroke if you end up there. OB is like the river to the right if you somehow get there. But don't go to the right and put it under the basket.
Don't challenge me to go in the river. I'll do it. I'm bad enough. It'll happen. This is a harp, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he definitely throwing a harp on this. That looks really good. Sit. He's had a couple already.
Yeah, he has. He's getting real close. He's making me antsy. I want another ace.
Yeah.
I'm selfish like that.
There's a lot of ace runs at this course.
And this is the back 9 to do a lot, more shorter holes in these guys' range. And
that's perfect.
Yeah, he was calling for that to just get over it. That's all he was
Yeah.
saying over and over is a get over it. I think it's a Hellfire from him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's real stable, but it's more of a...
He just goes real high with his forehands. A lot of people don't go that high. He just can,
Yeah, he's got the power. I mean, what do you think he's got? Like max distance forehand, 450, 475?
If he really gets a hold of one, maybe
Yeah.
450. Yeah. And I guarantee this is a ruin.
Of course it is.
And that looks good as long as it's long enough, and it is.
Almost pinned it there.
Kept it in circle 1?
Yeah, he kept it really close to the wood line a little bit there just to make sure he wouldn't drift into that hazard, but...
Long circle 1 look for Jared.
Yeah, look at me standing in the way behind him. If he misses, it's my fault. Has to be. Oh, bad. My bad, Jared.
That's 100% on you.
That's his 3rd or 4th one for the round. I think it's 3rd.
Yeah, just what could have been.
Yeah, 8 down here would have been nuts.
Nick. Yep.
Good hit.
Yep. I didn't realize how much his putt just wobbles. Whenever you're playing with him, you don't see it. But, man,
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you don't see it because he's just shredding everyone.
Right.
It's just like, I made another putt. I guess we're just going to watch him keep doing that. And little did you
Good
know
putt
that thing
from
was
Dub.
going in. Another
And he
par.
just parked under the basket. Oh, a little, a little bit scary.
He's going to keep both feet out of that hazard. Doesn't have to, but he's
I don't
going
think
to.
so. Yeah, you definitely don't have to in the hazards.
That's going to move us on to hole 11. Probably my favorite hole in the practice round just because of DW's breakdown. It was plays as one, it's 180, but plays as 250. The basket got moved. Just real fun. If you haven't seen the practice round, go back and check that out. But we have 250 feet, OB on the right side, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
It plays really well for a forehand with a slight hyzer to it.
Just throw it straight.
Yeah, I mean
you could just there's tons of different. This should have been the easiest hole in the course, if I'm not mistaken. If not,
let's
then
find out. The answer to that is no. It is not. Surprisingly not. It is
Really?
in fact the. Hold on, I can count. I swear, 5th easiest hole. There are 4 holes that played easier, including hole 6, 7, and 2.
Interesting.
2 makes a little sense because the par 4.
Yeah.
And that's that should be just in relation to par at least. It's easier.
Yeah.
But there is a hole that's even easier than that, and we haven't even gotten to it yet.
Really.
But these guys are kind of showing why it should be the easiest hole so far.
You just really, whatever shot you can throw 250 straight, this is the disc. It should be just a real comfortable, just easy one.
Collective distance of 15 feet.
Yeah. Not much left on these ones. Hopefully Jared puts it there as well. Same judge he threw earlier.
Oh, this is a flippy judge. This needs to get left.
Ooh, goodness.
No, it's going to sneak.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I put that there. I wanted to, put a little bit of challenge into this hole.
Yeah, you didn't really make the hole unfair at all, which I really like. As some TDs, will use the OB to
save
make
par
the
anyways.
Yeah, make the OB just unreasonable. But this is, hey, don't go that direction. Unfortunately, that drifted that way.
Right.
I think we just have some tap-ins for birdies here.
Like some pretty basic cleanups for the rest of the guys.
No surprises here.
Good putt. Good putt.
There's Dub. There's
And
Marwede.
doesn't even let him take the disc out of the basket.
And this is one of the shinier ones. This one's not rusted or anything. Is
Yeah,
it just new?
water couldn't get up to this one.
Oh, heaven. I think. Oh, yeah, because it's underwater all the time, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was nervous we weren't going to be able to play this one.
Thank goodness we did. Okay, we're on to hole 12 now. Back to a more difficult hole for this back nine. 299, right around 300 feet. Go to the left side. Just throw backhand turnover, forehand if you got it.
There is a backhand hyzer route, too, that I've tried before. and
Don't do it. Throw the forehand, throw the backhand turnover.
Yeah, you know.
DW did that during the practice round just to prove that it existed, and it looked really good, and he parked it. But I don't do that. Just
That's
you'll
really
feel
good.
the
That's
worst.
what you want to do is what you just saw right there. It's just
Yeah.
a nice, easy forehand hyzer.
Now you and I will have to throw it lower, but
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, this looks a little too low here.
Ooh, that really needs to skip, and it's probably not. Oh, it did skip.
Holy smokes,
It just skipped straight though. Circle 2.
that's so low.
Still a look.
Yeah, long look for sure.
And here's that chariot from DW.
We went from the 5th easiest hole previously to the 5th hardest hole here.
Yeah,
Hole 12 playing at 2.88.
probably not a lot of bogeys, but just a lot of pars, I bet. And that's a
Yeah.
really good shot from Dub.
I think 3 bogeys on this particular hole today.
Interesting.
I bet they
hitting
were.
that pine tree.
I bet they all went for the gap too. They heard this commentary ahead of time and they went for it, and now they're kicking themselves. The
Yeah,
TD got
I
'em.
guess. Yeah, I'm just kidding. There's no gap over there, guys. Don't throw it over there.
Don't do it.
Do what Jared just did.
Yes,
Just even a little bit better than Andy.
that's pretty. You know,
That's-
people don't beat Marwede's forehand very often.
Get up.
Nick,
Oh yeah, good.
Sure.
Good putt. Good putt. Good circle 2 hit. Those always feel really good. It feels like you really worked for that birdie when you get those circle 2s in.
Marwede making it look easy.
Yep.
A little too easy.
Just right in the dead center of the basket.
Someone check his battery report. Make sure he's not a robot.
Yeah.
There you go,
Jared
Jared.
gets that one to go. And then Dub's a little even closer yet. Taking his time, though. Always like when the guys take their time on even just those 10, 11 footers.
Yeah, we had 4.
Each one of those counts for the same amount.
Yeah, we had 4 of the 6 birdies on the hole, including
Really?
Matt Jackson and
Yeah, that's a star
Nick
star
Russell.
frame.
Yeah.
That's really good.
We'll take those into hole 13. RJ.
This one's tough. Yeah, this is, you pretty much just got to throw it dead nut straight at the hill there, and then don't go right, don't go left. You really just throw it straight. I mean, but it's tough, this angle that the T-pad gives you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got questions for you too. Donut and I were talking about this during the round. We're pretty sure we read it in the players' book that it's surrounded by water is OB here because there's water to the left, right?
Yeah, there's
There's-
water to the left.
There's a little pool in the center of that fairway.
Yeah, I was. I didn't see that before the event. But yeah, the way I worded it, completely surrounded, is out of bounds.
Oh
so.
my, that they didn't think that. I don't think going into the hole. I think they were assuming other things. But I mean, Donut and I talked about that later. It's like, so if I land dead center here, would I be OB? So,
Technically, yes.
oh my.
Which is the best kind of right, is technically.
So far, no
Yeah.
one's in it, so we're good.
Yeah.
Don't even have to worry about it.
Not any good shots so far.
No, nothing good. You don't want to be in those woods on the right. There's like no putts
Yeah,
from there.
you're not getting into the basket. You're
Uh-oh.
just praying.
Okay. Not,
Yep.
not in the water. Thank you.
Yep.
That would have been. At least we would have had the TD on the hole ahead of us. They would say, "Hey, get over here, make a ruling." But we
Right.
no ruling this time. We did it.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I think Saturday, because then it rained Saturday night. So
I mean, that happened that morning, right? When
Right.
it rained into
Right.
the morning. So,
Yeah.
luck. If anyone went in there, I apologize. I make a joke out of it, but I'm so sorry if you went in
Yeah,
there.
that's tough. Don't go in there next time.
Don't
I
do that
guess.
next time. Just throw it next to the basket.
Yep. Yeah, you kind of see what Nick had there. He didn't have much. You
Yeah,
know,
nothing?
just trying to get like a 15, 20 footer for par. Andy has more of a putt on this one than the others did.
Get over there. Ooh.
Yep, just not quite high enough and left enough, but
Okay.
this
is
is
a
a
bonus.
lot closer than it
This-
looked off the tee.
Yeah, this is a bonus birdie for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he gets it. Okay, we did that. That's 1 of 8. Surprisingly, a lot more birdies than I expected.
It's
honestly,
it's either a birdie or there's I'm sure there was a few bogeys on.
none in round 1.
No
I'm
bogeys.
shocked by that.
Really?
Honestly, shocked.
Wow. That's a testament to the pro field. I mean, this is not an easy one in my head.
Yeah, I played at 2.67 just because those 8 birdies. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder how many of those were big putts, but Jared making it look easy, a little too easy with his harp there. As the rest of our, I spoiled that. I was gonna say if Marwede misses, but I already said there's no bogeys.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah.
He doesn't miss 15 footers.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding?
Since 2015, Great Lakes Disc has been supporting players at all levels, from local leagues and events to professional disc golfers on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Visit GreatLakesDisc.com to learn more.
Alrighty, we are here on hole 14, probably my second favorite hole just because of its uniqueness. RJ, what's the play here?
Again, it's kind of you really kind of want to throw it straight, or you want to hang a forehand out to left, but danger if you hit these little trees that are hanging over the fairway, it'll kick you directly into that water. And if you're throwing the backhand, you really got to commit to turning it out of your hand. But you do that, then you're gonna hit those branches on the right side. It's a good hole.
We got a pine. I think that's what it's called, right?
I think so.
I think it's the pine.
That's
Real left.
yeah. That's lucky that's not out of bounds.
It's also true. We're going to go with the Hellfire here for Marwede.
Yeah, he's got to get that turned over, or yeah, it's gonna hyzer out. I mean, that's still. Oh wow, that actually got turned over a little bit. That's still. Yeah, that's circle one. It looks like.
Yeah, mid-flight, I thought that was not enough angle, and mid-flight it kind of got a little bounce.
It
stayed
didn't look
left.
like it was.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Raptor, probably.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think he has 5.
That's how you commit to that over the water, and that feels.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. That's a good shot.
Yeah, good line for sure. It's the line you want, maybe 10 per.
A little
10
bit less. That
10
tournament
less feet.
distance. Yeah, that tournament distance.
Yes, he's used to being on tour power.
Right.
Speaking of tour power, DW.
Yep. That looks.
Backhand.
I think this is a ruin too. So the fact he's throwing a ruin over 300 feet. I mean,
Easily.
he's got these ones that he's had in his bag forever. That are just so flippy. This is a tough one. Straddle out. Put a lot of hyzer on it. Yeah, hit the little
Yellow
thing right in
twig,
front of
yeah.
him.
I honestly, out of his hand, I thought the angle, height, and speed looked really good, but
Yep.
that twig just took everything out of it.
A lot of times you don't see those until your disc is flying at them.
Yeah, they're invisible.
Ooh, good putt.
We'll take that.
Yep.
You see a little breath of fresh air from Nick there.
Oh yeah.
And then he's just modeling in the background for us. Look at that.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's got the pose and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's
Dub
on
making
purpose.
putts.
Okay, Marwede. Nick just tied it up with you. Need this to take the lead back.
Yeah.
Okay, easy peasy. I mean,
These guys made this hole look really easy.
I mean, I can't add attention to Marwede putting. That's just yawn. We know it's going in.
Then
it's-
he'll
it's-
miss one eventually, though.
One day he missed all of his C1 misses for the year already on the front 9.
Yeah.
Hole 14 played as the 4th hardest hole, so it was the hardest hole in the back 9 as we head over to 15, which is playing as the easiest hole on the day.
Yeah, this isn't surprising.
227 backhand. There's a pine tree in front that doesn't come into play. The wind normally is coming right to left anyway, so you can really leave it out there.
Next year, I'm putting the OB on the back.
Oh.
The backside. This is just too easy for these guys. I mean, it's just a hyzer.
Tournament feedback just by watching. I love it.
Yep.
This is a, I'm going to say it wrong, breaker.
Yep.
This is
Breaker. Yep. That's pretty much exactly what you
I don't think the OP is going to affect that one. What do we do about him?
Well,
Put a circle right
then you
there.
threw a good shot.
So I had to go back here while Marwede was throwing in that beautiful dime shot. You look over to the right side and a bat
Dang.
just sneaks into the basket, surprising Nick a little bit. Get a big cheer from the card ahead of us and take a little quick zoom in there.
2. You got 2 on camera.
I did. I got 2 on camera. This is Hudson Brewster with
Nice.
his ace on hole 17. Had to give a shout out to him.
And
See,
Carl's going. I actually thought Carl aced it because I was walking down the fairway. You can maybe see me. But,
yeah.
And then Carl's freaking out for him.
Yeah, so love to see it. And Nick in the basket.
It. Yeah. That's you don't want that much on this hole. You really want to be under the basket.
And
Oh, is this close?
yes, this is off the tip of the basket
Oh, it
here.
hit basket.
It's metal drawn.
Oh, I can't. Yeah.
And he's real close to give us another ace there. Had to take another look at that. Anytime we get metal off the tee.
Another ruin.
Yeah, of course we do. And this is really high. And he's just,
Straight skip.
Yeah.
Yep, that's circle 1.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That's deep into circle 1.
Okay, Jared's the one left. I'm assuming his... Oh, not his harp. What is that?
I think it's a harp. I still think it.
Oh,
might,
just
or
a-
an anvil. Maybe just like a more of a premium plastic to
Yep.
be more stable. But yeah, this is
That's what you do right there.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, easiest hole in the course.
Gotta have it when Andy's
Can't
parked.
can't go ace par, ace run par. Can't do it. Got to be a birdie. No?
Yep.
Talked him into it.
Cold.
Yeah, he is in a groove here, staying stroke for Marwede here.
Yep. He even looks a little mad that he had that much of a putt.
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna bang this because I need it.
Yeah.
DW having a great back nine so far, making his climb as well, doing really well.
Yeah. Which one did he even miss? I can't even remember which one he missed.
I don't know. What was that? 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Whatever that hole is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the hard one.
Yeah. The only hard one.
As we head over to hole 16, we got two back-to-back holes, which are very birdieable here. 276.
A little tougher, yeah.
There's water on the left, but there's not an OB line, correct?
It's actually deep in left.
Yeah.
It's that's I do have in like maybe deep in right. I guess technically it'd almost
Really
be a
mess it
miracle to
up.
get there.
Yeah. But you got that tree on the right side. That's the one thing you really gotta miss. I imagine most
Don't
of these
be
guys.
left into that woods. You're not gonna have a putt if you're left.
That's also true. Don't do that. That's so bad. You can go right at it.
Don't be at that tree. Don't
Miss
hit it.
Miss it.
No, just barely miss it. Circle 2. That's a common thing though. Is you're pretty much aiming at the tree and you're just praying you don't hit it. Just don't hit the thing you were aiming for. Which
I think I'd actually prefer going higher for me personally.
that's tough. Those branches really just come out too.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Ooh.
got really lucky through there. That very commonly just bats that right down.
All right.
Yeah. You got
DW.
another ruin. This is just the ruin back nine
Yeah.
for Dub.
And I mean, look at the scores. I mean, can we argue this has got to be it, right?
Yeah. If you gotta some players just have a comfort disc that they just know what it's gonna do every single time they throw it.
Circle 1 for Dub. We got Jared left. Probably that harp.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, and then it's a different disc version. No, it's a harp. Okay, I was right. This is a good angle right at it, but enough stability where it never comes close to that tree.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be
exactly how you want to play the hole.
primo. All right, so we got 3 circle 1s. Marwede, who's trying to make the hole a little more difficult here from circle 2.
That looks good. Yep.
Yeah, difficult
Right
for
on it.
most. Not for him, but
Yep.
difficult for most.
Just so smooth out of his hand. It just never wobbles, which is completely opposite when we used to play together in Alpena. It used to wobble so much.
He's figured it out. He's cracked the code.
Yep. Dub, good putt. Definitely want to capitalize on that.
Jared here wants to get another one here. A little slower of back 9 than the rest of the guys, but
He's still right there.
yeah,
I mean,
shooting well.
he's 9 down, 3 strokes back.
Yep, 3 from Marwede. Yep. And
These guys are really just shredding this course, huh?
And think about Jared's had 3 of those like kind of doinked putts.
He's
too.
right. Yeah, he'd be right there.
He'd be right there with Marwede, maybe even a stroke hotter if he could get those to fall for him.
Yep.
So he's still shooting really well. Just got to convert those. Heading into hole 17, RJ, you did some stuff to the hole. What's going on?
Yeah, there's this little hazard area. It's actually quite a lot of hazard.
It's a lot of hazard.
Yeah, I definitely didn't need to go as far back as I did, but whatever. Hazard in front there. The trickiest thing is obviously you don't want to be short because a hazard really is like 15 feet in front of the basket. And then if you go long, then you're putting back at the hazard. That's kind of where the trickiness of this hole comes in. But it's just a 275. You pick forehand or backhand hyzer and try to spike it into the hillside. That's kind of in front of the basket. Yep, that's kind of the most common thing you'll see on this on this hole.
And Marwede does not care that he's putting back at an OB.
Yeah.
Just doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
He's feeling groovy. Just made a circle 2. He's invincible.
Yep, and this is the other play that looks maybe a little sawed off,
Get over
but no, that's actually all right. Never mind. I don't know. what I'm talking
Exactly.
about.
I thought it was low too. Exactly
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
We don't know what we're doing. Nick, you do your thing.
yeah, for sure. And shocker, there's another ruin for Dub.
Oh my lord. I mean, he's got him. What is it? 6 out of 7 so far. Keep going.
And yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good.
Yeah, these are too easy for these guys.
Yeah, I didn't realize how easy this back nine was. I gotta do some more stuff to these holes, make it a little tougher for them, I guess, for the next time I host an event out here.
Yep, played as so surprisingly for hole 17 here, plays as almost the middle, 9th or 10th, or right in the middle, 9th or 10th hardest hole on the day. So,
Maybe the hazard got some guys.
yeah, maybe it did, but no bogeys.
No bogeys.
No bogeys.
So everyone made their putts then.
Yeah, like that.
Just like that. Yep.
Marwede, you make it look way too easy.
Yeah, if you're on the pole with these baskets, they're gonna catch. I mean, unless you're high, just below the band, they're gonna catch pretty much all the stuff on the pole. These chains just don't give in. They just stick there. They're not moving.
We got a couple more tap-ins here. Guys enjoying each other's company. Always love to see it.
Good putt.
Jeez, Nick, just watch your
Dunk
head.
it in.
Yeah. We got one hole left to go. I keep saying that there's 3 holes that I really like. 14 and 5, and this one. I love this hole.
Yeah.
RJ, there's a lot going on. What is this?
This whole right side where you see all this water, this is out of bounds. And then this left side might as well be out of bounds because if you're in there, it's going to be tough to get out. And then you got this water on the left of the basket's out of bounds, water on the right. You just want to be in the fairway. You want to throw like just a hyzer off the tee with the backhand and then have a hyzer into the green. You can try to get greedy and get a putt, but it's really not worth it. It's only 650-ish feet, right around there. Just throw a hyzer off the tee. Just have a hyzer into the basket.
Yeah,
That's kind of
the play.
Yeah.
The mistake of hole 5 of playing in mushy kind of land, footing here, is the mistake for this hole as well. You can kind of find yourself on your approach shot being a little short because you're having trouble committing to that. Mm-hmm. But really, like you're saying, if you go for it over the top on that right side, trying to get to the basket or just going backhand, you're really putting a ton of stuff in play that you probably don't need to put in play.
I like the backhand, just like throwing it just pretty much straight in front of you, and then having a disc that's just going to fade back just like this. You're almost never going to have danger unless you throw something that's flippy. This is the danger here, though. I didn't realize how much left that finished. Yeah, that's going to be kind of a tough up and down from there. Jared just throwing, this is just your stock hyzer right down the middle.
Get down.
Sit. Wow, that got some skip on it too. But even there, you're still gonna have just a swing out hyzer.
Mm-hmm. He had a slammer in his hand. I think this is like a lucid. I think it's called for dynamic, a lucid judge. So it's really beefy.
Yeah, that's really stable for a putter. Holy cow. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. So, I mean, even how pinched off he was, he still had that hyzer. This is spot A.
Breaker here. You can see it's spot A because everyone landed there.
Yeah, right. There you go. That's how you know.
That's where you want to be. Over the log.
Over the log. I didn't, that's part of the fairway now. Forever.
Forever and ever.
Until somebody comes out with a chainsaw.
No. We need that stop. We
need
that stopper right there. Leave it alone.
This is a little lower from Nick, but it should just poop right to the basket.
I like that play because he's banking on the grass, just putting the brakes on.
Yeah.
Oh my, we have forehand from Dub.
You don't see a lot of these, especially a turnover variety. Ooh, that is there.
Might have
helped.
Might have hurt. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I think he might have had a little bit too much turn out of his hand, but it looks like he might even be circle 1. It looked like it was circle 2 off the rip, but yeah.
Ooh, just a little right there.
Yep.
It's going to have to settle for par. Not what he wanted to do, but
how'd this one average?
This one played as a 3.71, so almost 0.29 under par. Oh,
good putt.
High.
Yeah, I was surprised at that catch.
Dead center, right? So it played as the 7th hardest on the day for this round. Another Great Lakes koozie.
This one, I actually had to work to get this one under that. Holy cow. That basket is sitting on top of that thing.
What we do as tournament directors, right?
Yeah, right. Taps it in for Nick. That's a good, 14, 13. Holy cow.
These are shredded numbers.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
14 maybe, I was talking to some people after the event, and they said 14 is the best they've ever heard out there in a sanctioned round for sure.
You got 8 and 9. They're just like impossible birdies sometimes too. I mean, you pretty much got them all.
And we are going to take a look at our back 9, and we, like you said, 13, 14, 10, 11 for our card. In fact, they played so well, they said that let's run it back again.
Do it again.
Let's make a lead card
Bring it
all
back
together. We're going to see if we can keep it together. We got Trevor Balfour on 5th place, just 1 stroke behind Dub. Then we got a slew of guys who were tied at neg 8. Wysella at neg 8, and of course in the neg 7 for the 10th spot. We got Turtles out there. We love Turtles. Again, thanks to our Patreon followers for supporting us, helping us make more coverage. If you haven't already, check us out on Patreon and join the family. Help us continue to make more coverage. And once it's out, click that video on the left to watch the next round and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Do it.
Subscribe to Crew 42.
Do it. You want to, you know you do, and it's free.